Hey everybody, Captain Handsome here. As promised, I'm going to offer my first betting video of the year. I know I placed a couple of bets the other day on the Thursday night game. Things didn't work out as well as we'd like. Truth be told, I mean, that's the game. If you watched the game, Atlanta should have won. Atlanta was probably the better team, but I guess they weren't the better team because at the end of the day, to be the best team, you got to finish. And Sarkisian's play calling in the red zone was just an abomination. So it is what it is. You're gonna have weeks where you win. You're gonna have days when you win. You're gonna have days when you lose. You're gonna have weeks when you lose. Good streaks, bad streaks. That's how this game works. So we're going to move on to today. I've got 4 plays, one of which I already made on Twitter. It's my only 2 unit play of the week, and it was a 7-point teaser where I moved Baltimore to minus 0.5. I moved Cincinnati to plus 10, and I moved the Saints to minus 2.5. I believe the Saints are at minus 10 right now on most cards, so it's unlikely you can get minus 2.5. I don't know if I would have played it if I could only get minus 3. 2.5 to 3 is obviously a huge swing because 3 is a big number. So I don't know if I would have played that, but that is what I played when I getting minus 2.5. So if you can find that anywhere on a 7-point teaser, I would recommend that for 2 units. I also really like the Washington money line. They're visiting Arizona. I don't think Arizona's very good. I think their offensive line is really bad. I don't think that they're going to have great quarterback play. I think David Johnson and Larry Fitzgerald might have decent games, but I definitely think that Washington is going to win this game outright. So getting the plus 115 is huge. Washington's defense, I think, is going to eat up that very, very porous Arizona Cardinals offensive line. And I frankly don't think the Cardinals' defense is very good. So I also think that the Washington's offense is quite good. I think Washington's a much better team than Arizona, and I think Washington is going to eat them pretty good. And I'm taking Washington plus 115. Another moneyline dog that I really like is Cincinnati. I picked Cincinnati to win the division, so you know that I think much more highly of them, I guess, than Vegas does. They're not a sexy team. Indianapolis is a little more sexy because Andrew Luck is back. I still think it's going to take more than 1 week for him to really be back, and without him being at 100%, they don't win. So I think it's going to be tough for him against a very strong, underrated Cincinnati defense to do anything really important. So I really think Cincinnati's going to win this. I'm excited to see how their offensive line does. I think their offensive line is going to be better. So yeah, Cincinnati, you're getting plus 110 on the money line right now. My last pick is going against my Miami Dolphins. I'm taking Tennessee minus 1. Tennessee is a very good running game. Miami has been atrocious against the run. I know that they've done some things to try to address that. I know drafting Fitzpatrick was one of those things, so they could move him into the nickel spot. And they think with Raekwon McMillan back that things will be better. They didn't look great against the run in the preseason, so I'm not holding out any hopes. A team that is built for the run and a team that is built to run and will run the ball, I think, is a bad matchup for Miami. So I have put my recommendation is 1 unit. I've put a few more, but my recommendation is 1 unit. So that's my official play is Tennessee minus 1, currently at minus 105. So you're barely giving any juice on that. So that would be those are my plays for the week. Washington money line, Cincinnati money line, Tennessee minus 1, and then we have the Baltimore, New Orleans, Cincinnati 7-point teaser for 2 units. As far as survivor plays, my number 1 pick this week is Baltimore. They're playing the Bills. I think the Bills are horrible. I'm going to be fading the Bills a lot this year. It's because I think they're going to be a really bad team. Baltimore, I think, is better. Than their offense started looking better towards the end of the year last year. Their defense we know is good, and I just think Baltimore's a much better team than them. I think Baltimore's potentially a playoff team, and I think the Bills are potentially a first overall picking team. So yeah, I'm rolling with Baltimore. That's they're the play in most of my pools. I do split things up a little bit, so I also have some equity in Detroit this week. I think it's going to be a tough spot for a rookie quarterback to go into a Monday night game, week 1, on the road, and do well. I think that Ziggy Ansah might have his way with them a little bit. So I'm rolling with Detroit on a few. I think they're a good play. Offensively, they're exceptional. I don't think much of the Jets' defense aside from Jamal Adams. So yeah, I'm going to roll with Detroit as well. I think that they're a very, very good play. My third option, which is one I don't have any equity in, but if I had to take a third one, it would be Minnesota. I understand that all of the public is in love with San Francisco and they think that they're going to win 11 games. That's not very realistic. I think that they're probably an 8-win team, and Minnesota is a Super Bowl contender. So, I mean, they were a Super Bowl contender last year, and then they got a better quarterback, and they got their superstar running back. So they're going to be good. That San Francisco defense is still bad. So you got a good offense with a better quarterback and a stud running back coming back, going up against a team that can't get it together defensively. This makes. I'm 100% on Minnesota in that one. I know a ton of people love San Francisco plus the 6 points. I wouldn't touch that either. I really think Minnesota romps them. I do, but it's not a play. I'm just saying they're a good Survivor pick. I have a few rules for Survivor. I personally don't take visitors unless I have to, and I really, really try to avoid divisional games. I know a lot of people are going to be on New Orleans this week, but it's a divisional game, so I'm staying the heck away from it. I know a lot of people are going to be on Green Bay, but again, it's a divisional game, so I'm staying the heck away from it. That's why the 3 games that I offered you are all non-divisional and they're all home teams, and that will be, you'll see that from me all year unless I have to. So our official play for if you're following along with me is Baltimore. And what I'm going to try to do every week is pick a different team so that it's as if we're doing an actual Survivor. But I will tell you where I think there's value in Survivor plays. All right, guys. Again, any comments, anything you want to say, let me know, and we'll keep going. We'll see you next week for the next video. Have a great day.